Thank you for joining us for our trending news topic. This is Sage from Kalkine Media. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be notified for the latest videos. COVID-19 impacts. Australia's total tax collection falls in 2019-2020. The total taxation revenue collected in Australia declined in 2019 to 2020 due to the negative impact of the coronavirus pandemic, and the total tax collection fell by 8.0 billion Australian dollars, or 1.4% on the previous year, according to the data by the Australian Bureau of Statistics, or ABS. The total taxation revenue collected in 2019 to 20 stood at 552.0 billion Australian dollars, or 27.8% of the gross domestic product, or GDP. In 2018-2019, the total taxation revenue as a percentage of GDP was 27.8%. Coronavirus impact. The taxation revenue was negatively impacted across all levels of the government due to the coronavirus pandemic. The pandemic had led to changes in the taxation policy and the economic activity. A range of coronavirus tax relief policies were implemented by the state and local governments, such as payroll tax relief and land tax relief. What were the main contributors to the taxation fall? The company's income tax was down 7.5%. The income tax paid by superannuation funds was down 39.3%. Goods and services tax, or GST, was down 1.7%. And personal income tax was down 0.2%. And meanwhile, the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, recently updated its global economic growth forecast for 2021. The global body also said that the Australian economy would report higher growth than what was predicted for this year. The IMF has increased Australia's expected GDP growth to 4.5%, and it means that Australia could rebound from the coronavirus-affected economic downturns in 2021. In 2020, the Australian GDP shrunk by 2.4% in its recent update, and the IMF has projected the global growth of 6% in 2021. If you like this information, please like, share and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. On YouTube, press the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos, and why not log on to our website for regular updates and information, www.kalkinemedia.com. And this is Sage for Kalkine Media.